you guys, I want to tell you, you're adults, you should understand what you're doing. What we're doing, we're preparing you when you do stand-up judo, what we call Randori, free practice. You can move around and try to throw them more freely. And you've got to learn how to move. And judo is really, as beginners, I want you to know this, judo is based all on movement. The better I can move and control my movement and control my opponent's movement, the better I'm going to do judo. We're going to do an exercise here, and you've done it before. It's called just the foot tap game, okay? And then we're going to take a little extra too. We're going to add to it. So can you guys grab each other? Okay, so let's say Jake starts. Eric's the defender, Jake's the attacker, okay? They've got a good grip, kunikata, lapel and sleeve. We're starting there, all right? They're facing good posture, standing upright. Again, you want to lead with your hips. You don't want to be all bent over because you want to be in a position where you can really get your foot in, get your hips in and left. Okay, now Jake's job is try to tap Eric's foot, either foot, with his foot, either foot, as many times as he can, and we'll go 30 seconds, okay? All right, and then 30 seconds, and Eric's counting, and don't cheat, okay? All right, and Jake may get 10 taps. That's pretty good, 30 seconds. And then be Eric's turn after his 30 seconds. Make sense? Okay? So here's what it looks like, we'll just do a few seconds, okay, ready? Okay, good. Now, the big thing here is, good, okay, good, all right. Now, what Eric didn't want to do is just run backwards, run forwards. You want to work angles. You always work sideways. The reason is you have an advantage. If you can work sideways, you can throw somebody. Okay? You can work sideways, you can do a foot sweep. We're working in that. If I go forward and back, he'll walk me, just like we practiced earlier, he'll walk you right into the throat. So you don't want to do that. Okay? All right, so keep that in mind when you're defending, and the same as with your attack. All right? Okay, get your partner.
One of the most important skills for success in Randori, or Shiai for that matter, is posture. This is why it's essential to teach and reinforce good upright posture right from the start in a student's judo career. All too often, a beginner is exposed to Randori where his only focus is simply to survive. And this results in students immediately developing bad habits of being too defensive and bending over, crouching over, to avoid being thrown. And a phrase that really does help with beginners understand good posture, and I use it quite often, is to tell them to lead with the hips. If they lead with their hips, they will have a strong upright posture and be able to attack and defend freely in Randori or Shiai, or just in general doing judo. The drills shown in this video are designed not only to teach good upright posture, the shizentai, but they're also designed to develop confidence and an aggressive attitude in pursuing a technique for the beginner.
Outside corner, whatever, just don't go straight back. Take not more than 2 steps.
Count those taps. Count those foot taps. Just a few seconds left.
He's got your timing down. You got to change your timing.
Time. Good. Okay. All right. Who got more than 10 foot taps? How many did you get? How many? You moved. That's good. Outstanding. Okay, the other guy or girl, ready? Okay, then we'll take a break. Okay, ready? Count your foot taps. Go.
Hey, that's right. Step back up and keep going. That's right. Don't get too much hopping. Do some side stepping. A little bit of running away, a little bit of sideways. Hey, careful.
Lead with those hips. Lead with those hips.
So much. Be careful hopping big like that. You got people around you.
Time. That was 30 seconds. So we just did the foot technique. And what we're preparing you guys, I want to tell you, you're adults, you should understand what you're doing. What we're doing, we're preparing you when you do stand-up judo, what we call Randori, free practice. You can move around and try to throw them more freely. And you've got to learn how to move. And judo is really, as beginners, I want you to know this, judo is based all on movement. The better I can move and control my movement and control my opponent's movement, the better I'm going to do judo. And part of that is how you grip it too. And that's why we work so much on the grip and good control of the grip. Okay, so now this phase, this drill here to finish the day, you're going to get your kumikata, their sleeve and lapel grip, basic grip. Okay. Now, Jake's starting. His job is not just to touch Eric's toes. He's just going to try to pick Eric's feet up. Just pick his feet up. Sweep his foot. Don't kick it. Just wrap your foot up. Just basic. Don't throw it. Just pick it. Yeah, just pick his foot up. Pick his foot up to the outside. To the outside. Like that. Foot sweeps like that. His job is to try to pick Eric's feet up like that. And Eric's not going to let him. Because he don't want to get foot swept. Because I can sweep a guy, boom, throw him. And this is where you're leading to that too. Okay? So, here's what we're going to do. Jake's job, try to pick his foot up, either foot, and Eric's not going to let him. Okay, ready? Go. Keep moving around. See? Yeah, that's it. See how I move? And just keep moving around. What's Eric doing? He's moving sideways. He's not running away. He's moving laterally and trying to avoid it. Good. Okay? And then, after 30 seconds, it'd be Eric's turn. But the idea is to pick his foot up from the inside, from the outside, just pick his foot up.
And it's a controlled contact. We're not just dumb clubbing everybody.
Yeah, you don't want to kick him. You don't want to kick him. Pick it up. All right? Get your partner. Okay, everybody set? It's a pickup. Okay, foot sweep pickup drill. Okay, go.
Use your hands and put them where you want them. Push them and hold them. Careful.
That was a good throw.
That's the next one. Good. Good. Yeah, use that handle.
Time.